Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We have so much to unpack, but first, we're going to get that hug in. So come on. How you guys doing? Thanks so much for joining me. Yesterday, we talked about Brandy suffering a seizure, and now we know why. The 43-year-old singer has been on this very strict diet. This girl walking around here not eating. And she's suffering from dehydration. You got to drink your water. Here's some auntie advice. You got to drink your damn water. You must drink your water. You cannot go around and not drink water. For those who say, I like drinking water. Water keeps you healthy. It keeps your blood flowing. It can keep you healthy. Brandy, go and get a sandwich because we need you, Brandy. We need you. Brandy, go eat a sandwich, drink that water. But that is why the singer had a seizure. So we love you, Brandy. Get well. Prayers and condolences going out to Kevin Hart and his family. He recently lost his dad. And if you've ever seen Kevin Hart's routines, he would put his dad in it a lot. Our prayers and condolences. Love you for life, Kevin, and our prayers are going out to your family. Let's talk music news because award season is here. The 2022 American Music Awards are happening on Sunday, November 20th on ABC, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Woo! It's going to be a battle and a preview of what we can expect for the Grammys. You've got Adele, Beyonce, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny got more nominations than anybody. Drake, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, all going up for Artist of the Year. Who is going to win? Harry Styles had a great year. Adele, Beyonce, Bad Bunny. Afrobeats is a new category that's going to be a part of the American Music Awards. You got Burna Boy, you got Wizkid, you got Thames. I think Essence, the song that Wizkid and Thames do together, to me, that's going to be the song of the year. You got Beyonce, the R&B category. What will be the song? Will it be Essence by Wizkid and Thames? Break Your Soul, Beyonce? How about Smoking Out the Window, Silk Sonic? In hip hop, and I had to make sure I do this right because I accidentally said, this is why I need Toya. I accidentally said Gorilla. No, the girl's name is Glorilla. Glorilla. Auntie's been practicing. In the hip hop, female, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Who's going to win? Who will it be? Will it be the newcomers, the Lotto and the Glorilla? Or will it be Megan Thee Stallion, who has just done, and Nicki Minaj, who put out a project this year? Now, the American Music Awards, kind of like a window to what the Grammys will be like. And let me just say this. The day after the Grammy Awards, they air in March. A lot of people are going to be mad. And I'm going to tell you why. The competition is... Whew. But before we get to that, Silk Sonic has said they don't want their album, An Evening with Silk Sonic, nominated for the Grammys. Earlier this year, Leave the Door Open won Song of the Year, Record of the Year. That one song won so many awards. In a statement, Bruno Mars, and you know, Bruno can be a little different. He cute, but he be saying stuff and you be like, what? In a statement, Bruno Mars says, "We gracefully and sexually bow out." What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Bruno Mars? First off, that album, chock full of hits. Smoking Out the Window, After Last Night. They don't want to do it. And I think a reason why Bruno Mars has made this. See, I think Silk Sonic, him and Anderson .Paak, they put together this great album. I think it was a one-off. It was like, we're going to put this album out and then you go with your career and I'm going to go with mine. Because is he ever going to get back with the Hooligans? I don't think they're going to put out any more. And I think it was the pressure. Well, y'all got to put out another album. And I think Bruno Mars is ready to move on from the whole Silk Sonic thing. But they will not be in consideration for when the Grammys are announced. So when people say, well, what about Silk Sonic? They said, do not consider me. But it is going to be a showdown at the Grammys. It is. Beyonce, Adele, you got Encanto, you got Harry Styles. There's that competition at the Grammys. Trust me, people are gonna wake up the day after the Grammys and they're gonna be mad. So this is gonna be extremely interesting. But award season is here. Mase and Puffy are still going at it. I don't know when they're going to ever reconcile, because Mase is now accusing Puffy of canceling tour dates that he had with Jadakiss and Cameron. Mase said he going after I can't make no money. Puffy said that Mase was a fake pastor and owes him $3 million. And when they do this verses with So Def and Puffy, how y'all going to do it without Mase? Come on. Now, speaking of Puffy, Diddy, I'm old school. I still call him Puffy. I met his son today, King Combs. King Combs stopped by our iHeart studios in Philadelphia. A nice young man who was topping the charts with Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Trevor Noah. I need to find out why he's really leaving CBS. He's giving up his late night show. He is leaving in December. Even James Corden gave them a year's notice. I figured, Trevor Noah will do it and he's going to leave in next May. Nope. Trevor Noah is hanging it up. He is leaving this show in December. Now, at one time, Trevor was the darling of CBS, hosting the Grammys and doing stuff. He's leaving in December. Who's ready for Rihanna news? She's performing halftime at the Super Bowl. This will be the longest Super Bowl performance, 20 minutes. And it's going to be long because Apple Music is now the sponsor. They bought the first 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes. So Apple's all in the mix. You're going to see a 20-minute presentation. I said she's not doing this by herself. I am hearing Jay-Z, Jeezy, Calvin Harris, Eminem. They say she may bring out the boyfriend, A$AP Rocky, and their son. So it's going to be spectacular. And with this presentation, this opens the door for Rihanna to go on tour. She is doing stadium tours. They won't be announcing any dates or anything until after the Super Bowl performance because everybody will be hyped and excited. And it's going to be great. She will then announce her tour, and she's doing stadiums next year. You got Rihanna doing stadium tours, Beyonce doing stadium tours, Taylor Swift doing stadium tours. Save up your coins. If you love those artists and you want to see them, get ready because they could be coming to a city near you. Patti LaBelle has a new Lifetime holiday movie coming out December the 3rd, A New Orleans Noel, with Tim Reed and Keisha Knight Pulliam, who we know is Rudy from The Cosby Show. Jamie Foxx, his sci-fi comedy, They Clone Tyrone. It's coming. We just don't know when. It'll either be late this year or early next year, but it's coming on Netflix. It's about a mysterious government conspiracy. And we wonder, who cloned Tyrone? John Boyega and actress Tiana Paris also star. We got to take some time to remember singer Willie Spence. Willie Spencer, 23 years old. He was a runner-up on American Idol. He was just in Philadelphia last year for a Thanksgiving Day parade. This young man almost won. When he was a teenager, he was a video viral sensation. Died in a car accident in Tennessee, and our prayers go out to his family as well. Willie Spencer. He's only 23 years old and a great voice. Cuba Gooding Jr., no jail time, even though he said he had touched this woman's breast. He was accused of groping a woman. Cuba said, I only touched her breast. The woman said it happened at a New York City nightclub, and she said she was robbed of justice. If Cuba can stay out of trouble, not touch anybody, going to have to cut down on that drinking too. He has a clean record. It'll go off of his record. Tracy Ellis Ross, her ex-assistant, has dropped the lawsuit. Tracy was being sued for $300,000. Said the woman, she was overworked, underpaid. You know what it was. You know how people be paying you under the table, and then they see that if they pay you above table, you may can get a little more. So she sued her. It's been settled. So obviously the housekeeper got broke off a little something. I doubt if she is still Tracy's assistant. No, I call her housekeeper. The assistant, I doubt if she's still working for Tracy, but that has been settled. Yesterday I told you guys about Blake Shelton leaving The Voice. He's been on there since the beginning. He's been on there the longest. Well, now we're finding out why Blake is leaving The Voice. They said NBC wanted him to go anyway. No one had winners like Blake, even though we don't know who these people are. He met his wife, Gwen Stefani, yada, 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 but they're saying that The Voice wanted him, or NBC was looking to replace him anyway. But Blake has one more season. He's coming back with Kelly Clarkson. Megan Thee Stallion this weekend hosting Saturday Night Live. Marlon Wayans, The Curse of the Hollow Bridge, or Bridge Hollow. It's a Halloween comedy with Kelly Rowland. It starts streaming on Netflix tomorrow. Want to touch on Kanye West, who was also rumored to be appearing at the Super Bowl, but not now. When you think about it, Kanye been saying crazy things like slavery was a choice, and he would just say stuff, and it'd be like, he made that anti-Semitic statement. Now everybody coming out saying he said this, he said this, he said this. And everyone is backing away from him. Think of Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk and backing away from him. This is what people are doing. Kanye needs help. You know, a lot of days I don't even talk about Kanye, but I wish he were surrounded by people who cared about him, who would make sure that he would take his meds, because obviously there's a problem here, but cared enough to save him, because he is slowly destructing before our eyes. He really is. From the cyber stalking of his ex-wife, the crazy statements he would make, and people be like, what's he saying? He made that anti-Semitic statement, child. They done canceled him. I hope he gets help. I'm really not a fan. I haven't liked his music since, 20 years ago. But I hope he gets the help he needs and gets people surrounding him who care. They're not yes men. They're not there for the money. They're there to help him. I've said the same thing about Wendy, because you can be surrounded by people who don't mean you no damn good. They just there for the money. They just there for what they can get. But you, your mental stability, your healthy lifestyle, they don't care. They're going to do what they want to do. And you can self-destruct. I hope he gets help. I really do. And Brandy, you know, I love you. I love Brandy. Girl, if you don't go eat a sandwich or get a pork chop, Brandy, you got to eat. You got to eat. You got to eat to lose weight. You got to keep your system. You can't just strip away the nutrients and think, I'm going to be skinny. No, you must eat and you must drink your water. A little auntie advice. Brandy, drink that water. I want to see you. I love her. Brandy. I'm like the aunt that scolds. Brandy, eat a sandwich. Brandy, drink your water. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. You know what? You get it all. The wig shaking, the faces, a little advice. It's like a great big bowl of gumbo. See, I think everything food. It's like a great big bowl of gumbo. You get a little bit of everything. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.